This is Behind His Lies, a Casey Faith Suspense Thriller, Book 4, written by Rylie Dark, read by Olivia. Prologue. Icy water foamed and surged around Clara Churn's ankles, and she gasped out a breathy laugh at the cold shock of it. The sea temperature had not caught up with the balmy spring warmth in the evening air, but she dared herself to go into the waves after she'd wrapped up the sunset photos of this beach in Greenpoint, New Jersey, and Clara never refused a dare. With the tide now at its highest, the waves had been creeping up the beach, splashing ever closer to her camera tripod until she'd packed it away. It seemed like the ocean itself was inviting her to come in, even though it was painfully cold. And the hissing drag of the wave going out again was strong enough to make her scared. As the water retreated, scouring her ankles with sand, there was a powerful undertow, threatening to pull her legs from under her. Bracing against it, she stood firm. "One more step. Go on, you can do it," she encouraged herself, waiting for the water's pressure to ease, and then taking another step, ready to meet the next breaking wave. "Go in as deep as you can. If you can do this, you can do anything," she urged herself. She'd rolled up the legs of her shorts, right to her thighs. That was how deep she was going to go. This was more than a dare. It was a bargain with fate. If she could endure a few minutes in this water, then her photographic portfolio would be accepted by the hotel group, looking to contract a photographer. Clara wanted to win the contract. She'd worked so hard on her resume, desperate to change her life and to break into this competitive, cutthroat world. And it was cutthroat. She couldn't believe the threat, an actual threat, she'd received the other day from a competitor in the field. In fact, Clara hadn't known she had competitors. Slim, blonde, 27 years old. How could she possibly be treading on anyone's turf, just because she was trying to get her own work noticed? As she took another step forward, gasping as the water rushed in over the delicate skin above her knees, she remembered there had been an actual physical threat made to her, after she'd submitted her portfolio for a job last week. With the cold water seeming to spark other unpleasant memories, this rushed back. "You'd better watch out. This business isn't big enough for newcomers. I'm not going to allow you to steal it from us." Breathless now from the cold, as the sea tried to suck her under again, Clara remembered how she'd felt just as breathless then. Not knowing what to do, feeling shocked, she'd sharply retaliated. "Well, last time I checked, it's an open market and a free country," she'd lashed back at the man.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?